the business of art. I believe that the problem of most artists is that they want to do, they want to be in show business, but they are scared of, they want to do the show, but they're scared of the business. And you cannot be in the show business without being in the business as well. You cannot just do your music and not care about anything. Click for more. Okay. She just arrived like a, didn't even see her in the dark. So yeah, I was saying you cannot be in the business of music and show business if you are not able to be an artist and the businessman or woman at the same time. Maybe back in the days it was possible to just do art and let the people around you, your managers and the label and etc. take care of the business part. But today, nah. Today is we are in a world where you have to do both. It is what it is. You cannot just be here and just think about doing your little, little songs and hoping that somebody will save you. It's not the way the world works today. And a lot of people are kind of talented in what they do in terms of the music making, the songwriting, the everything else. But either they don't have somebody with them holding their hands as a partner or as a manager or as something that are great at the business, or either themselves are not, they're daunted or they're scared or they don't know what are the words and they don't, yeah, they don't know, they're scared, or they don't want to learn, or they don't know from where to go. And I really believe that when you are if you are a singer in the world of today, you have to really be able to understand your market. We were talking about this with Matt just right now about this idea of putting music in USB keys. The first thing you have to do all the time is, if you want to do that, and if you want to do anything, you have to understand the landscape. You have to understand where you are. A lot of people are making music, art, painting, poetry, writing books, etc., and they are not aware of the marketplace. When you do a song in 1970, or if you do a song in 2000, or if you do a song in 2021, it is not the same thing, because the market has been changing constantly for all these times. Back when you used to do a song in the 80s, only the people who signed to labels were able to do songs. So there was a natural selection. It was not a natural selection, but there was a pre-selection that was done by the A&Rs. They were receiving a ton of demos, and they were the one deciding who can have a career and who would just stay singing in weddings. And once they decide, they all the A&Rs had to propose their demos or the artists that they deemed interesting to the CEO or the label head of whatever. whatever you label, right? And those people, they would receive a budget. If you're in Universal and you are a label of like AZ or whatever sub-label of Universal, or you are a sub-label of a sub-label, like you have a small label inside of the label that is inside of Universal, whatever it is, you get a yearly budget. Let's say you have $1 million to spend on finding and investing in artists. So you have I don't know, you have $1 million, and you have this artist that is, everybody love him, he's famous already in the underground, all his shows are full of people, etc., etc. Everybody love him already. So you're gonna spend $300,000 because you're gonna give him $100,000 of advance for him to sign with you. You're gonna take another $100,000 to create his project, pay for the studio, pay for this, pay for that, pay for the music videos, and then you're gonna have another $100,000 that you're gonna use on the promotion. And now you only have $700,000 left for everybody else. So you're gonna find 7 artists. You're gonna put all your efforts on the big one that you just found, and you're gonna put 700 on 7 artists, where they will have like 30,000 advance, 30,000 to do their project in a small studio that costs less money than the big one, and then I don't know, 40,000 for promotion, music videos, etc. And probably 6 of them or 5 of them, it will not work. You will not get your money back, and you probably will not work with them again. And 2 of them might explode and maybe become as big or bigger than the person that you invested X amount. So that was the business until 2010 or 2012, I guess. And the internet changed everything. The internet changed everything because now the landscape when it comes to the music business is I have a microphone here, I have a microphone here, I have a microphone here, and I can do a song with all these things anytime I want. Most of my albums are recorded here, in the same place here, same place, same chair, same thing. I just take the microphone, put it here, like you see me do. And if I record at home and I can mix and master at home, and to release I don't need to leave my house, and I can do my covers using tools like canva.com or Photoshop, can do my covers by myself like I've been doing for years and years and years. All of a sudden, I don't need a label. I don't need nobody to give me an advance that I'm gonna have to pay back or to pay for my videos if I can shoot my videos with an iPhone or with this camera that shots images that look like video clips. So this changed the whole game of the business of art. It made the business of art accessible to everybody. And when I was younger, I was dreaming of the day. I was dreaming of the day that the business of art would become what it is today, where I wouldn't need a label and I could upload the music on the platforms and it would be accessible to the whole world via Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon, Google, and YouTube. And I really didn't think about one thing at that time, because all I thought was, this is gonna help me reach the world. And I've been trying to reach the world, and I've been frustrated with this world where you can only reach the people who are in your street, when I want to reach the people who are in Japan. And today we are in this world. And it answered a lot of the problems that I had, but it created problems that I didn't think about. Just think about this. If I can release a song, record now, and release in 2 hours, everybody else can. If I can do a video for YouTube, and be live and do a show like the one I'm doing, everybody else can as well, because everybody has a camera in their pocket. This Congolese Cases by Shada. Everybody has a camera in their pocket, so everybody can do content. So it creates a new problem. The new problem being, why my content and not somebody else's content? Why would people subscribe to my channel and watch Club Shada for hours when they can watch everything that is like YouTube is an endless pit of content. Netflix, you cannot sit down and watch all Netflix, because every time you think there's nothing more to watch, every week they add new stuff, because they know that they want you to keep paying. So the landscape of today is completely different than the landscape of the 90s, the 2000s. And the first thing an artist should do, as a performer, as a singer, as a beat maker, as a writer, is stop dreaming of the game like it was in the 80s. Because the digital game has nothing to do with the game of when you release your CD, you're almost there. Today, when you release a song, it doesn't mean nothing. Because when you release a song, or when you release a video on YouTube, there's 400 videos every minute uploaded on YouTube. Shows like this one I'm doing, if you take YouTube, Twitch, and other platforms, I think there's 1 billion hours of live content that is produced on the platforms. I think it's every year or every, I don't remember, but you can right now, you probably have 1,000 person, if not 10,000 or 100,000 people who are doing live content right now. And you in the chat must ask yourself one question, or maybe you can answer one question. I'm going to give you the time to answer the question while I'm sipping on my iced tea. Why do you come here every week?